work in a team, you should be using.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday night SSG podcast. I'm Italian Slice. I'm here with my fellow co-hosts, Southern Biscuits, #Killshot, and Supremacy King Gaming. We have a very special night for you tonight, guys. But first, we are going to premiere for you tonight a brand new SSG trailer. Who's ready? Let's go. Let's roll it.
Get it.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. Guys, that is our brand new SSG trailer. Credit to Supremacy King Gaming for all of our video editing that he does. Awesome job. Tonight, we got a very special guest for you guys. As you can see on the screen, it's the one and only SatansPanties. What's up,
Hello.
brother?
Hello.
SatansPanties!
Buddy.
It's on fire. Fire!
They're on fire. It's also our January member of the month, so it only seems fitting that we're closing out the month with your podcast. And guess what, guys? If you haven't noticed, SSG is affiliated.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah.
Drop them biddies. Sub to the channel. Yesterday was actually our first official affiliated stream on Twitch. It was awesome. We had the Apex tournament. We'll be talking a little bit more about that later on. But we had a lot of support, a lot of biddies thrown our way yesterday. So thank you so much, guys, for all your support with that. Thank you, Calypso, for the follow today. And everybody that is here with us. We greatly appreciate you hanging out on your Sunday night. We are going to talk about lots of things today. First and foremost, we're going to interview our special guest, Satan's Panties. We're going to have some gaming news with hashtag. Biscuits and I are going to talk about some SSG updates and things going on that we have planned for next week. And we are also going to do a quick recap of the Apex tournament that we had yesterday and some updates on our SSG merch. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Satan's Panties, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How are all of you?
We're doing good. Are you nervous? Are you excited? What are you feeling?
Yes.
Yes, all the above. No need to fear. We're all friends here.
I know it's hard to believe, being a streamer and just being involved, is that I'm actually a very private person.
Well, we won't get too personal with you tonight, but I gotta ask you a couple things. First and foremost, all right, where did you come up with your Twitch name? Satan's Panties. There's got to be a story behind that.
That actually came from way back to the year 2000. The little movie with Sandra Bullock known as Miss Congeniality. There was a
Yes,
scene
love
in
it.
which Miss Rhode Island was asked if she had ever committed a crime. And she said yes, she stole red panties once. Her mother would not let them happen. She said they were Satan's panties. And ever since then, that has been my tag.
Yes, I remember that part in the movie. That is awesome. I didn't even put two and two together. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. I was thinking there was going to be something dirty going on. That's just where my mind went, but that was a nice wholesome story.
That is exactly where my mind went.
Right?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
All right.
Do you mean you're
But
not
it's
the
awesome.
panties on that little devil?
I believe that is a diaper.
That's how I envision you.
I said if we had a better picture, we would have put that little graphic on your shoulder. The devil speaking into your ear.
I was actually laughing at Chicky Nuggy because we have very similar pictures with each other, and we're pretty much right on top of each other on the mobile site.
She does have a similar picture with her finger on her cheek, doesn't she? That's funny. You guys are on the same wavelength. Okay, next question. That was too easy now. So I know you play DVD, one of my favorite games. Do you prefer playing Killer or Survivor?
Oh, I 100% prefer playing Killer. I just
Alright.
don't. Being a private person, I have a very strong fear of letting people down.
You could never let us down.
Yeah, I'll leave you on first hook and then watch you die.
Okay, you know what? You might let me let me down there. So who's your favorite killer that you like to play as?
I sling that D, the Death Slinger.
Oh, nice. Okay. Can't get mad at him. He's kind of built. I'd like to know what's going on under the hood there, but the rest of what he's got going on is good.
I don't know if I want to know any more about those stories. After reading some of those backstories on them, it's terrifying.
That's true. I I saw in the Discord, I think it was yesterday or the day before, you posted this picture of like a dragon sculpture. Can you tell us more about that? Is that something that you made or did you buy or what's the story behind that? Because that looks super cool.
That is actually a Zombicide figure from the board game Zombicide, and I paint those actually. That's what I'm doing this evening on my community paint night on my channel.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that before. I didn't know if you made that or because I know you said it was like prepped and ready to be painted, but I didn't know if you had made it or what the story was behind it. But that looks really awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just primed. It's just a board game piece. I've way too many of them. I have quite a few vices, and that's one of them.
So do you have like a whole collection of these pieces?
An embarrassingly large collection, actually.
I think everybody's got that like one thing they have way too many of. Like I really want to start a Funko Pop collection, but right now I've got like 6 and I can hardly call that a collection. I love
wish it was
Funko
one
Pops.
thing. Yeah, I wish it was just one thing. That's part of why I started streaming in the first place.
Well, that's awesome. Those are really cool. So you're going to be streaming right after the podcast tonight. So we can actually watch you paint this, right?
Yes, that one, but it's actually doing the community paint night, so we're actually all getting involved. I pretty much have the community getting ready to paint or draw or just do anything artistic, and we're gonna kind of just have a good evening together.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I remember when I went into your chat one time and I was contributing my my channel points towards your community paint night. So I'm excited to see what that's all about.
Yeah, me
I-
too.
Yeah, because I wish that I was creative and artsy like that, but I'm just not. So I like watching other people do creative things like that. All right. Next question here. What is your all-time favorite movie?
Let's see, movie. Let's see, that's a bit tougher. I thought you were gonna ask a game, and I was like, oh, that one's an easy one.
Everybody's got a favorite game, right? Gotta have a
probably.
favorite movie too.
Mine is actually probably pretty embarrassing. It's actually super bad. No matter how many times I've watched that movie, I always crack up. No matter how bad of a day I'm having.
Really? That's awesome. I swear that movie is always running on TBS. No matter when I go and turn on that channel, it's always on TBS for whatever reason. I have no idea why. Oh, yeah, that is definitely a classic. That's an awesome movie for sure. I got one final question and then I will pass it off to Biscuits. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Let's see. At this point, if my daughter could come along with me, I believe we'd probably live in Japan again for a while. I was there for about a month in 2000 and just had an absolute blast. And yes, we did see panties in the vending machine, Big Busta, and they were man panties.
That's awesome. Did you go there on vacation or was that like a work trip or something?
Actually, it was in high school. I went to a school where we were given the option to learn a couple different foreign languages, and I took 4 years of Japanese in high school. And so it was a school trip.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Can you say something in Japanese for us right now? Not to put you on the spot.
Let's see.
That kind of am.
でも本当に日本語を使わなかったからだんだん下手になりました。でも時々楽しいですよ。
Okay, now what did you say? Because that sounded just like an anime. That was like spot on.
No, that'd be more. It depends on the anime, but yeah, that I just pretty much said that I haven't used my Japanese in so long that just using it sometimes is fun.
That is awesome. Oh, I'm impressed. I took Spanish for 4 years and I don't even ask me. I can't. Yo quiero Taco Bell. That's it. That's all I got. All right, Biscuits, what do you got for Mr. Satan's Panties?
Fire.
Fire hot.
Are you
Fire.
spitting straight fire? You gonna rap
Yeah.
for me?
Yes. No, Biscuits can't even wrap a present. All
It's
right.
true.
So I was curious, how long have you been streaming?
Let's see. I created my Twitch account mostly for a bunch of giveaways on Twitter and stuff, probably way back when it first started. But I started streaming in August.
In August of last year?
Yeah, August of
years-
2020. 2020.
Okay. 2020. So how long did it take you to get affiliated?
Let's see. Well, I don't want to say I moneyballed it, but I did kind of math it out. So I tried to figure out exactly, because my time is very limited with work, that I tried to math out exactly how long I needed to get and how many viewers. So I was affiliated right before I joined SSG, I believe, which was early November, late October.
Oh, that's awesome. So do you have any advice for somebody that might be in the stream today, for getting affiliated?
Just just the same thing that we've been saying for a while. Just kind of be yourself. It doesn't even necessarily need to be you personified. It can be a part of you. Like we've talked about painting that we do. If we have to do some mental health talks, I do that as well. I haven't had a chance to do any tabletop role-playing game stuff on my stream yet, but I am a GM in that regard. Just take a facet of yourself and go with it and try to build a community around just who you are, because they're not really there for the content necessarily, they're there for you. And then just don't go balls out. Like if they're streaming for 1 or 2 viewers and you're not feeling it and nobody else is feeling it, in the stream, just relax, come back better, advertise. And that's the biggest thing, is just network. This is all about networking with each other. So don't be afraid to hop in someone else's stream instead of streaming for one day. Like if you have a time slot where you're usually streaming for 4 hours and it's a night that no one's doing it, hop in someone else's stream for 4 hours, hang out, talk to them, make friends. And, if they find out you stream, they're going to join in there as well, and they're going to join you.
Yeah, for sure. And that's really good advice. And that's good advice for anybody, no matter what they're streaming or what they plan to do on Twitch. So if you had a platform to stand on and you were standing in front of thousands of people, being the private person you are, and you had your one chance to say something, what would you tell the people?
Respect is paramount. Respect for yourself. Don't go out there and seek love from another person or another group of people without actually loving yourself. I know it sounds difficult, but if you can't respect yourself or love yourself, it's going to be harder for someone else to do the same. And just keep working on yourself always. You are the one relationship that you will have in your entire life.
That is absolutely true. And I have preached that a lot in the past. I've actually had to learn that not long ago, self-love, and it's true. I heard that all growing up, that you can't really love somebody else or other people or anything until you first learn to love yourself. And in order to do that, you've got to know yourself. So yes, that is really good. So shifting gears here, so we don't have like a down vibe or mood change. We talked about how long you've been streaming. We've talked about where your screen name came from. We haven't talked about your childhood yet. So I'm always curious to know how people get into gaming in general. So, um, my thing is, and I've talked to you in DMs about this, there's been large gaps of time in between my gaming, and I see all of you guys, and everybody's playing everything. Everybody knows about everything, generally speaking. Um, but as a young kid, I played from the earliest console, which would be the Atari, and then so on and so forth. Big into Mario and things. But then there was a huge chunk of my life where I didn't game at all. So I'm always curious when we do these podcasts how people got started, how people got into it. So definitely want to know what you played as a kid.
So the question is what I played or how I got into it, because those are going to be very different
Yeah.
answers.
So you could talk about both. Like what did you start out as a kid, and then what led you to keep going, and what got you there?
Okay, do we want to start with the low beat and end on the high, or do it the other way around?
It doesn't matter.
We'll start with the low. My childhood was not fantastic. It had a lot of, pretty much by the time I was in third grade, we had moved to 13 different schools. We were constantly moving around. It was not a great living situation for anyone. And so gaming was kind of an escape for all of us. And so I had to teach my younger siblings, uh, how to escape into an imaginary world. It's also where I get a lot of my storytelling voices and just the ability to kind of internalize a lot of things. And so my first game was also Super Mario Brothers, the first one, and Duck Hunt, which I started on the NES all the way up to when we started playing a couple RPGs on that platform. Kirby's Dream Land was one that we did a lot, and then Mega Man 2 and 3 was another big one that we played a lot of.
The Kirby. I haven't heard many people talk about that. Um, I actually have it on my Game Boy Color and played it quite a bit. Um, is that something you really enjoyed to play or would play today?
Oh, definitely. We played quite a bit of Kirby. Actually, Kirby is one of my daughter's favorite characters in Smash Brothers, just because you're not really sure why he's so strong and he's so simple and he's adorable.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um, so we've learned a lot about your history. Let's talk about your future for a second. Where do you see yourself, gaming wise or in general, in 10 years?
Let's see, in 10 years, that's actually going to put my daughter to be right around 18. And so I'll probably, I'm not sure. I haven't decided what we're going to do as far as where I'm going to live. My job has been keeping me pretty busy. But as far as gaming goes, I have probably at least 10 years worth of gaming in my backlog. So I could probably keep going just going off of what I have just on my PlayStation alone. I think I looked at it and I have like 460 games, I think, on it right now.
Ooh,
And then I looked at my Steam, and that's like well over 1,000. And that's actually why I started streaming in the first place.
holy cow. So yeah, you have all of that, and that's what you got you into streaming. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yes, I was a big into tabletop RPGs and following that community in on Twitter. And so dealing with all that, all the Dungeons and Dragons drama and just all kinds of other RPGs, I made a lot of really close friends in that and in the LGBTQIA plus community. They kind of go hand in hand, especially with the DVD community. And so, like, I really kind of built a group of people that were willing to enjoy time. And so I figured Twitch would be giving me an opportunity to game, get through my embarrassingly large backlog, and still be able to hang out with friends and maybe help some other people get out of their shells. Because, as I said, I'm a pretty private person. if you ask me a question, I will answer it. Unfortunately, not all of them are going to be great answers.
Yeah. Well, that's good that you do this and you also reach out to other people. And I heard you mention earlier about, you know, being here for people if people need to talk, you know, as far as mental health and stuff. Um, so this would be my last question. I'm going to pass it off to hashtag, and then Supremacy also gathers up questions from the audience, and he will ask questions last. So, um, with all that being said about the mental health, and you talked about your childhood, and it was a getaway for you guys, you know, back then. How do you feel about that today, and how do you feel about other gamers? Um, like, have you met other gamers in the industry, in the streaming industry, that you've reached out to, that needed some support?
Oh, that's yeah, definitely. And like especially in this type of community where a lot of people end up doing either solo, especially in the time of isolation that we had last year. Uh, you definitely have to kind of keep an eye on people, even if you don't know them. Just being able to tell them that someone's there and actually gives a crap. It's very important. And it's actually a very powerful tool. I have a place near my house that's actually a drug treatment center. It's one of my places that I work with on my route, and they have a slogan. It's just called Bionic, and it stands for "Believe it or not, I care." And ever since I've seen that about 5 years ago, it's stuck with me, and it's just been one of those powerful things that I can kind of just live that slogan to meet different people in the community, in whichever community happen to be.
That is really awesome. Bionic. Believe it or not, I care. That is awesome. Um, well, that's awesome, altogether, and what you do within your community. I really appreciate all the time and support and effort that you've put into SSG. We really appreciate you, and we are proud to have you um, win. I don't know if you could say win. That's not really a good term. Um, but place in member of the month. And with that being said, I'm going to pass it off to hashtag.
All right, we got some hard ones here. It's just calm down. We'll get through this. I,
Ice cream.
I,
That's it. It's ice cream. That's the answer.
that's right. All right. So we know networking, whether you're playing a game with your friends, whether you're painting, showing off what you do on Twitch, left and right, networking through tweeting, Facebook, and all that good stuff. We know that's a big part. What do you see yourself doing? Do you tweet more, Facebook more? Do you play, network outside of the internet, as far as to get more people to come into your stream?
You kind of do a combination of all of those. My Facebook has been mostly reserved for friends and personal family that I know in person, but I've also done a lot of tabletop RPGs for the local community,
Okay.
either through conventions or just through like the libraries and stuff. And so
Right.
I've done that. And so I do have people there, and they have come into streams, but mostly it's been Twitter, just given the communities that I'm looking for to kind of build up.
I got you. Now we do have different platforms. We have Facebook Gaming, we have Twitch, we have YouTube Gaming. How do you feel? Do you feel that Twitch is like the good fit? Have you explored other platforms? How do you feel about Twitch in general compared to other platforms?
Just given the communities that I'm involved in, they are usually very involved in Twitch already. Some of them tried to go over to Mixer, and then when that went the way it went, and you know that better than anyone,
Yeah.
it was very difficult for them to transition back over. But a lot of them did come back over, and so I think Twitch is right now the fit for me.
Okay.
Just because YouTube is kind of creepy. It's scary to me, honestly.
Yeah, and that answers my last question too. I was going to ask you if you saw yourself moving. When Mixer shut down, I gave it a good look over. I said Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and I wanted to go to the best spot that everybody wasn't going to go. But by the time I looked at Facebook and YouTube, everybody knew Twitch as a gaming platform, and not known Facebook or YouTube wasn't known for any. Oh, you can watch that. Nobody really knew about it, so I just stuck with Twitch, went back, and started doing that. So that's all I got as far as questions from on my side.
How do we make SatansPanties member of the month? I'm just kidding. But my only question before I get to the community questions, because we have, if you guys didn't notice, the podcast is on Sundays now. We're switching it up. We're seeing how this works. And if you notice, not just me biscuit slice, and hash now. So I'm probably not gonna have many questions anymore because they're gonna ask mostly all the questions, but we'll get to everybody's questions right now. So if you have questions, go ahead and ask them. I've been saving all of them. The only question I have is, how does it feel to be member of the month?
Pretty much with me, as I said, it's terrifying. I don't like getting attention. I know that sounds weird being a streamer, but just the concept of attention is terrifying to me. I really, honestly, greatly appreciate everyone in the community that I've met so far. I've been trying to very much be involved in this as a community rather than what I know a lot of people had said that they were scared of, where it was a kind of a follow for follow, view for view situation. But like, this has been definitely a community that's been built rather than one that just kind of exists to be a group of streamers. Even though it could be a group of people that might meet and do that as something for fun, they have definitely been someone that has been a building of a community and relationships. So it feels good and it feels terrifying at the same time. I don't like being singled out. I think everyone here is amazing, and we had a great month last month. And I'm truly just flattered that people would consider me in that way.
Definitely. And this is a great community. I'll kick it off. Prime asks the first question. He wants to know, is that your finger in the picture?
That one, let's see. Yes, that is my finger. I don't know whose finger that is in the back seat, but the one right by my cheek, that is mine.
And the second question, I'm going these by order. He asks, do all your exes really live in Texas?
No, they do not. Most of them actually don't. I'm not from Texas.
I don't know where he's going with that, but Metal Mermaid asks, do you have a channel point redemption on your channel to speak Japanese? If not, will you add it?
I do not, but I did add a changing voice one where you can kind of request a type of voice. I don't have one where I can't really do impressions and stuff, but as a GM and it's just someone that reads a lot to their children, you can develop a lot of different types of voices, and so like there is a redemption for that on there.
Well, maybe you should add a Japanese speaking.
The next game I'm actually going to be playing after being the Prince of Nudes is actually going to be Yakuza 0, or the Yakuza series, which will probably involve quite a bit of Japanese, especially with the low Kazuma Kiru.
Well, there you go. Maybe he'll speak some Japanese while he plays that game. Warning asks, will you do an ebook? I think that's coming from everything you were saying, about mental health and everything.
I'm not really sure an ebook would be a good fit for the things that I do. I have, being a member of the, I don't want to say Al-Anon, but my family was a lot of addicts, so there has been lots of storytelling, and so that tends to be the medium that I would be something more auditory rather than written. I have worked on writing adventures that are very targeted towards mental health in like Dungeons and Dragons specifically, 5th edition, but I have not published any of those as of yet.
All right. Let me see. Prime asks, what advice would you give to your younger self?
It's gonna be okay. You don't worry about the things that you can't control, and it's not always going to be your fault.
All right. We got a few from Senor Firehot Jax Nimble. With a name like that, inquiring minds want to know if you have an OnlyFans. If not, when is it coming?
It is still pending at this point, but I am working on it, and I'll send the link directly to Jax.
Oh, there you go, Jax.
Fire hot.
Burning!
Everybody's getting excited now. He also asks, are you a WWE fan?
I used to watch the WCW and then the WWF way back in the day, but pretty much I shifted from that, as one does. You shift from wrestling to anime at some point, and then you kind of shift out to go to other things as well. But I was.
Okay, and with the follow-up on that question, who is your favorite wrestler?
Let's see. My favorite wrestler would probably, I think, would be Rey Mysterio Jr. I've always been a huge fan of the luchadors, and so, like, just bringing that kind of atmosphere and attitude to professional American wrestling was always great. I really loved it, and it was more of a legacy, and I really enjoyed the concept of like a family continuing the tradition.
Oh, definitely. And a lot of those wrestlers, even nowadays wrestlers, are all down from a family bloodline of wrestling. Hold on, let me. Devi asks, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple. I love purple. It's actually another reason why I came to Twitch.
And there you go. I like purple too, and I know Slice's favorite color is purple. Mermaid asks, pineapple on pizza? Question mark. She's getting this started.
Pizza is a receptacle for anything that the recipient wants to put on it. So pineapple is fine. Chocolate chips are fine. Seafood is fine. Broccoli is fine.
Make sure. I think that may be all the questions. I'm just going down the chat real quick. Jack Sachs again. Are you a football fan? And if so, what team?
I've never been a football fan, but seeing as that my hometown is Kansas City, I've been very proud of my hometown teams the last couple of years. I think they pretty much waited till I left before they started to go to the World Series twice and now the Super Bowl twice. So I'm trying not to be hurt about that, but it would be the Kansas City Chiefs.
There you go, guys. Does anybody else have any questions for Mr. SatansPanties? Angry Pirate says Raider Nation. Also, we have any other questions. Do you have anything to say to all of our lovely guests on the chat?
I mostly just want to thank everyone for being out here, just showing their support. As always, I did put it in the mental health or the emotional support channel. Like, if you ever have anything you need to do and questions to ask, don't be afraid to reach out to me about anything. I have a very wide variety of things that I know about, and I'm not afraid to talk to them about them. As you can tell with just this little bit that we've done so far, I'm not embarrassed about the way things go. And as long as you are willing to actually listen rather than just talk at someone, my DMs are always open.
Well, there you have it, guys. Our special guest member of the month, SatansPanties. If you guys have not checked out his channel, he will be live after the podcast. And yeah, we appreciate having you here. If you want to stick around, you can. If you need to set up for your stream, We understand. And we'll pass it off to Hash with some news updates.
Check it out, man.
Well, we're still in the same boat. We still have a shortage of everything from Xbox Series X to PS5 to computer parts as well. Looking for Xbox Series X or PS5, you're still going to be waiting a little bit longer, people. Reports from multiple sites are saying it's going to be at least another 2 or 3 months before they see common stock on the shelves. I check every time I go into a Walmart just to see what the stock is, and I'm not really seeing Switches on the shelf either. So we're still having people sitting at home and wanting to play video games and stuff. You know, the pandemic last year, when that happened, everything come off the shelves quick, and I haven't really seen much of a console-wise comeback yet. So if you're still waiting on one, hold out at least another 2 or 3 months. Computer parts, same thing. Graphics cards, CPUs. You can't find none of the new Ryzen series. Graphics cards from AMD to NVIDIA are still short supply. No ETA or anything on both those cards. Pandemic's just got everything wiped out, man. It's horrible. Sold out, low supply. With that being said, we do have a free game in the Epic Store. It is called Dandara Trials of Fear Edition. I haven't played it myself, but it is a platformer style game. If you like Mario, Sonic, you know, that's the kind of platformer game style. You need to download it and check it out. It's free on the Epic Store. With that being said, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, and before we get to the next part, passing it on to Biscuits and not Hash, but Slice. There is let me pull this up. If you guys haven't noticed, Twitch did come out with another update, and one of the on the update, a lot of people didn't know, because I personally didn't know until recently. But on your, if you are affiliate and on your emotes, they actually separated now to have you. I believe you were able to do this already before, but it was so hard to go through the settings to kind of really see it. They have a separate section in the emo section now for bit emotes. So if people donate X amount of bits, they'll unlock a special emotes just for the bits. And as well as what's going on for open campaigns. If you guys don't know about open campaigns on Twitch, if you go to your creator dashboard, go to view rewards and go to drops, you will see certain games that if you play and stream, there'll be special drops, I believe, for you and your viewers. So as of until February 22nd, there's Sabotage. I don't know some of these games, but maybe some of you guys know. Today, I guess, is the last day for Eternal Return. And actually, Eternal Return has a few of them until the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And today is the last day for a drop for the Elder Scrolls Online. So that's all I had for updates on that. I'll pass it over to Biscuits and Slice.
What are you passing exactly?
Passing the mic to you, okay?
Oh,
Hopefully
thank
not
you.
Booty.
Drop the mic.
Well, we talked about it in the beginning of the podcast, but I'm just going to mention it again because Southern Biscuits just subbed to our affiliated SSG Live channel. Woo-woo. We've got some emotes pending here, so hopefully Twitch will approve those soon. Hashtag.
Speaking of getting emotes approved, I think it was 3 days ago, I made all of my emotes, like I redid them. So I erased them all, redid them, and also did emotes for my bit badge, and none of them have been approved yet.
Yeah, it seems right now that Twitch is taking a little bit longer again.
I think when I did my my emotes, it took probably about a week for them to be approved. So,
And so you guys know on the subscription, so I think we have a total of 4 subs, so there's 6 more spots left to get that founder's badge.
Boop boop.
also, I just want to mention to our SSG fam, any revenue that comes from the SSG live channel, we are going to be putting back into the community. So that is going to be going towards a variety of things, from, let's say, boosting our server to upgrading our merch to creating new tournaments and things like that. So anything that you donate here is being put right back into the community. So thank you to those who have subbed. I see Debbie just subbed. Thank you very much, Debbie. All the biddies that you guys are throwing our way, we really appreciate it. It is coming right back to you. And holy crap, we just started a hype train.
We have a hype train. We are on fire.
Fire hot hype train.
Because of Devastoya.
Devastoya.
And there goes Pirate with
Stoya.
67 more biddies.
Yeah,
I've
so
been
like
with
so like Slice was saying, everything that's given here, except for when we do like charity events, everything goes back into the community in one shape, form, fashion. It's going
Yes.
back in there. And whether it's, giving out merch, whether it's giving out, subs, whatever, it's going back to the community. So when you support SSG, you support all of the members.
And they're supporting
So-
right now.
We're at level 2 hype train.
Hashtag with 50 more biddies. Prime gifting a sub. First gifted sub to Beautiful Destroyer, aka Chrissy. Debbie with 5 biddies. Vix with
Vic-
another set of biddies. And Prime with another 100 biddies.
You guys are bananas.
Yeah,
Right, you're not
up
gonna
and
throw me
go.
off track. You're not gonna throw me off track, right? We had an agenda. We're
Debbie-
gonna get through it.
Debbie says it's rigged. All right,
Not
so you guys now hashtags gifting a sub to Vix903. Thank you for that. All right, guys. So we got the hype train going. That is awesome. Let's keep the hype going. Let me tell you guys, if you didn't know, now's the time. You have to get a link from, it can be from any founder, but we've been telling everybody to come to me. Sundays are now Friends and Family Day. This is your chance to get somebody in the SSG without approval from the founders or admin. So we don't have to go through the process of reviewing channels and going through VODs and making a determination. So on Sundays during the podcast, you have your chance to get a link. It lasts for 24 hours and it's for one use. If they don't use it within that 24 hours, they have to wait until the next Sunday. We've already gotten 3 or 4 members in doing it this way, and we think it helps grow our community. You share with your community, with SSG community, and we grow together. So you guys don't forget Sundays, meaning like right now, this very minute, if you guys would like to have a link, please send me a DM. I will give you a link. It's good for one use and only lasts 24 hours. So you guys don't forget.
You mean if I have someone doesn't stream on Twitch, but they support streamers, I should get all up in your DMs and ask you for a link?
Yes, even if you're not a streamer, you should get all in my DMs. All in the DMs.
All up in those DMs.
Biscuit dough. Biscuit dough DMs. You guys, so we try to get the growth going. You know, we're growing. We do reviews of streams that people recommend, and people that come across people while streaming, while doing raids, you know, things like that. And so this is another way to help grow the community.
Absolutely. So definitely take advantage of this. We'll be doing it every Sunday during the podcast. And we're excited to see all the new members that we can bring into the SSG community. And just really
Level
quick.
3 hype train?
Yep.
Okay,
Before
go
we move on to the next thing, we're at a level 3 hype train. Thank you, Killer Bomb, for that sub. Debbie for those 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 biddies. Hashy for the 25. Hangry for the 50. Satan's Panties with the 100. You guys are crazy.
Nargatron with the 200.
Nargatron with the 200. You guys are crazy.
And
I
Prime
didn't
40.
see. Yeah, and Prima 40. I didn't see those two.
Yeah, you guys, because they're up the chat, you guys are awesome. This is a great start. Like I said, all this does go back to the community.
A bunch of unchained animals. So we did friends and family. I'm trying to look at my itinerary. And so we talked about friends and family, and then we talked a little bit earlier about being affiliated, and we did just a few minutes ago as well, and what we're doing with the bits.
Yeah.
And we also have talked about our member of the month, because we did a podcast with him just a few minutes ago. And then if you guys didn't know, our streamer of the week was Toxic Carnage, and we will announce our new member of the month tomorrow, as well as our new streamer of the week tomorrow. So you guys stay tuned in Discord for those announcements.
And if you guys haven't voted for next month's member of the month, tonight is the last few hours to put in your votes in.
Yes, absolutely. I just looked a little while ago, and we got a tight race going. We got a tie going right now. So if you haven't voted, get your vote in. Every vote counts.
Yeah, vote, mofos.
He doesn't want to be a member of the month anymore. Too much pressure.
I told Satan's Panties his reign of terror is now over.
So we'd like to do a recap of the SSG tournament. We want to talk about that for just a second. Hashtag supremacy. What do you guys got?
Yeah, couldn't get to it because it was just yesterday. Next week, on next week's episode of the podcast, I will try to do a highlight video of the tournament. So we'll get that going this week and hopefully have it by Sunday. And I'll let Hash do all the talking with the tournament.
Yeah, Hash, before you do any recaps, do you have any news for us as far as the next tournament, and will we do a poll for what we'll be playing in the tournament?
Yeah, there will definitely be an announcement in the tournament section. We did have mention of people wanting some other games as far as like Warzone or Call of Duty or stuff like that. So we're definitely going to look at everything as a whole and maybe do a community vote on it. I think that would be the fair way to do it. The Apex was just something that I sort of just, threw it together. Me and Chalk were sort of on board with it, and Chalk's been real busy. He's been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff in the Discord. He's been really, really, really busy. He works nights, and we try to get him in as often as possible. So
he's here with us, by the way.
He is.
Not getting all quiet like.
Well, I haven't been doing anything.
So we actually have another admin in here, and we are finishing our hype train with a level 2.
All right.
Whoop.
With that being said, probably within the end of next month, we'll know what game and a time and date. So be watching that tournament channel. I wanted to get y'all's feedback on what you thought of the tournament. What do you think we could change? How do you think it went? That was my first time doing anything like that, to be honest. And you could tell it a little bit, and that's okay. But we definitely learned, and we're going to take what we learned and apply it next and improve. So we definitely had a tight race there at the end. Hold on, let's see.
It was Hoon Balloon, Rinicle, and J Flow who won the event.
Chungas was the one that won the event. Reticle, Hey J Flow, Hoon Balloon. They faced off in the sudden death. As you know, firing range, friendly fire, own. Grab your guns in 10 seconds. Go at it. We did have Hoon Balloon. He come in strong. He didn't pick up enough ammo. That caused him to lose the first spot. Hey J Flow come up with the Mirage. Did a quick turnaround and was able to punch him down. Renicle was the first to go down. I think he was caustic that time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and team 2 tacos and a slice with 2 behind. I mean, Huncho, Slice, and Supremacy just going at it. Huncho with the 45 kills. He was the top guy in the whole Apex tournament as far as the most kills, if you were wanting to know. So that's definitely
he slayed it.
He was definitely a sleeper. You know, you could tell by his stats. I had the stats right there. He hadn't played none of season 7, but he come in and he fucking, wiped the floor with a lot of people. So
He did. Yeah.
We all had from what I could tell, running into each stream, back and forth, we did have a lot of teamwork coming together, and that's what I really wanted us to do, okay? I know a lot of us play Apex and stuff like that, and I know that game's not for everybody, but everybody was practicing. Everybody was communicating. Everybody was coming together to try to get that goal, Try to be first. Try to get that top spot, and that's what I really wanted to, instill into everybody. We want to be, we game, we stream, we want to have people come in our lives and connect with them, and we have a bunch of people here. You might not connect with everybody. You might not have the same taste, whatever. But yes, you need to try to network within each other and communicate, work as a team, and get to the goal. That's what it was all about. And I think we did an awesome job of that. Like it really, I had just as much fun commentating as I think I would playing. Like I really think I had a better time commentating, watching everybody going in and out. So that's great. That was awesome. I think our first go was definitely a step in the right direction. And yeah, Debbie was on point with everything. So can't wait to do it again.
I'll say from a player perspective, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of excitement and anticipation leading up to it. I think everyone was really hype about the event. I'm excited to see what we do next month and how that goes. But I think for our first event, I think we all killed it. So
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have something going on by the end of next month, at least a date and a game. So we might not do this every month. We might do it every 2 months. We'll just have to see what y'all want to do. This is really up to y'all. If we have the people to sign up and want to do it, I'll make time and come in and commentate. And that's no problem. I love doing it. This is why I wanted to stream in the first place and be a part of the group. To do this, come together as a unit and help. So that's all I got.
All right, guys. We are at the hour mark, so we're doing pretty good. We try not to take up all of your time. We like to get things out, do our thing, and then let you guys get back to your thing. I wanted to give you guys a merch update real quick. I've been talking back and forth within the group, mainly Slice. We handle the business mostly, and a hashtag and Chalk and Supremacy and Navi. I call him Navi. He had a name change to Cyberwolf. Those guys usually handle all of the inners of the Discord and do the tournaments and things like that. But Slice and I have been talking about our merch. So we really haven't been promoting the merch a whole ton, mainly because we weren't affiliated yet. And now that we're affiliated, we could really push the merch. But there's one problem with that. We are switching the company that we will be doing the merch with. This is because in the past month, we've been doing some research on the cheapest prices, not like cheapest material, but not only for you guys, but for SSG in general, and also supporting a great company. So until we have the updates, I have applied with a company, and until we get the update that we were accepted into their program, we will not be pushing our merch. So, but the other Teespring is still live. If you would like to purchase something now through Teespring, that is still live at the moment. So feel free to go ahead and purchase your merch through there. And then we will make an update in the Discord when we make the change. So just hang tight on that.
Yep, absolutely. All right, I think we've got one more major thing that we want to talk about. And you may have seen some of our posts within the Discord or on our social media platforms. But next Thursday is World Cancer Day. And SSG as a community is participating in a fundraiser event that is going to be streamed live on this very channel. And it's going to be a 6-hour event. We're going to have 6 awesome streamers that are going to be participating in this. All donations that we get from this fundraising event are going towards the American Cancer Society. We're really, really excited about this. And Supremacy has put together a short video that we want to share with you right now.
Well, it's not short, but it's a video.
These days, it's easy to feel helpless. Like the world moves without regard for love. Like together is a past tense, and our future is uncertain. It's easy to feel like our problems are too big to solve.
I asked myself, why me? But then I realized that cancer doesn't discriminate. Cancer can happen to anybody.
But every big problem is just a series of small ones. The vague but striking fear of a diagnosis, lessened with every late-night question answered. The complex web of individual diseases, untangled with every rogue cell understood. The reality that treatment is out of reach, eliminated with every right to treatment coordinated, and every place to stay secured. The overwhelming burden of the work left to do lowered with every fundraising goal met and every life-saving bill passed. We can't end cancer alone. But when each one of our 1.5 million volunteers, staff, and researchers solves a small problem, hope gets bigger.
Southern Biscuits here. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm really stoked about our event coming up. SSG is hosting its very first charity event for the American Cancer Society. I personally don't know anybody affected by cancer, but friends of friends, friends of family have been affected, and it really speaks to me. I'm all about helping people and helping charities, and cancer is a really terrible thing. So I'm excited about this event. Hopefully we can reach our goal, which is $500. This is our first event, and we look forward to many, many, many in the future. Come join us February 4th, next week, World Cancer Day. We have 6 of our streamers lined up, and we are going to be raising money. You could come show your support by just coming and hanging out with us, getting to know us, what we do, and what we're about. More than just this event, we do a lot of behind the scenes things, and SSG is growing.
Hey guys, Italian Slice here. Just wanted to get on and say that on Thursday, February 4th, SSG will be hosting a 6-hour fundraising event for the American Cancer Society. We are so honored and thrilled for this to be the first ever charity event for SSG. This is a charity that is near and dear to my heart, so I want to thank everyone for participating in it, all of our admin and staff behind the scenes making it happen, and our streamers who are going to be live on Twitch. twitch.tv/SSG_live_. Be there Thursday, February 4th for World Cancer Day, starting at 11 a.m. Central. Be there. Help us kick cancer in the ass. Love you.
Hey guys, it's your boy Killer Bomb. Alright, we're going to do something special with the SSG Discord, okay? Part of the family that I'm with. We are going to do a stream on Cancer Day to raise a little bit of money for cancer. And with your help, we'll be able to succeed. Alright? My link will be down in the bio, twitch.tv/xxkillerbomb. And let's help support.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Big Busta 96. Fairly new to this group, but heard about the ability to join into this fundraiser to support cancer, and I decided to join into it because if we can find a more efficient way or a way to cure and or treat cancer, that's the more efficient way thing, I feel like it would improve so many lives, not just those who have cancer, but the lives of those around them, because it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of hard work to help and support those with cancer, and I want to do my part to help make the world slightly happier, slightly better to be a part of. And I always believe in bringing peace, joy, and happiness wherever I go. If I can make you laugh and make your day better just by doing that, I'm gonna do it.
What's up, guys? My name's Danny, Twitch name Gucci Great Dex. I feel honored to support this cause and be able to help with the fundraiser. Everything that is being donated is going directly to the American Cancer Society, I believe it is. And I support them because, well, I've lost family and friends to cancer, and it's nothing great, and I would like to try and help for the cause and be able to do what I can. But yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey guys, this is Wrinkle here, and I'm supporting SSG's charity campaign to fight cancer because one of my family has experienced battles with cancer and losses from cancer in the past. I don't like seeing the traumatic experiences that families go through when it comes to dealing with cancer. It is very stressful and a depressing topic, which is why I'm joining up with SSG to make sure that we are finding a cure as quick as we can so there are no more people dying from cancer. It sucks. We need to find a way now instead of waiting around because of a pandemic. If you guys really want to help out and help support, check the link down below and try and help out as much as you can. We need to get this done.
How's it going, guys? Supremacy King right here. SSG against cancer. We are partnering up with American Cancer Society to fight against cancer. February 4th, we will be live streaming. We're partnering up with a bunch of great streamers to help support the cause. And all funds are going towards a charity to raise money for cancer. I personally have a lot of family members that have passed from cancer. My biggest loss was my cousin, who was my age at the time of 24, who passed away from leukemia, and that was a hard loss for me. That was the biggest loss for me. So that's why I always supported the fight against cancer. You know, try to do what we can on our part. It could happen to anybody. It could happen at any age. And that's why, to me, I feel strongly about this, because personally it has affected me. Personally it's affected a lot of families, or a lot of families are going on. Kids up to, grandparents. It can happen to anybody. It's a great cause. We hope to see you guys there. And we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to kick cancer in the butt.
I know. You want to be in the video, but I don't think the world's ready for you just yet. So just sit down, kick back, and the next one, by all means, we'll include you, okay? Hey guys, it's X Toxic X Carnage coming to you live from wherever you're watching this video. I got some breaking news. Are you sitting down? Hopefully you are. Okay. But anyways, February 4th, me and many members from the SSG are taking a stand against the battle of cancer. And we are going to be streaming live on Twitch. All proceeds and donations go to the American Cancer Society. So whatever you can donate, whether it's $1, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, all of that goes to the American Cancer Society. I'll give you a little bit of background story with me. I've had many loved ones pass away with the battle of cancer. So cancer flows very, very deep within my roots. So what better way to give back, to give hope to all those still fighting that great battle. So hopefully join me and many others on February 4th to do the right thing. So guys, hopefully see you soon. And always remember, keep it classy. No, don't. You gotta jump in. All right, go create some carnage. See you guys.
And there we have it, guys.
Ooh, that is awesome.
We're so excited for this event. I can't wait.
Could you guys see the excitement in my resting biscuit face?
We could.
So yeah, so on Killer Bomb's question, hopefully we'll get all that info out to you guys tonight, and that way you guys, for those who are streaming the event, and also for those who will be watching or even just want to support the event tonight on either DMs and on the Discord.
Sounds good.
Do we have anything else?
We got one more video for you guys.
All right.
Is the week 12? Are we at week 12 already?
Episode
12? What the hell? Damn.
Holy shit.
Well, there's been more podcasts than the videos because I've been gone a couple times.
True.
That doesn't help. All right, guys, here's the new episode.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry guys. I just get in the mood when I hear that.
Yes.
Full squad, full squad, full
Lone
squad.
Star GG.
Now, I will say about this one,
They're
this
all
was
punching
from
it.
Ridicul's standpoint.
Did I
Holy
squad
sh-
wipe?
You
Did I
squad
just
wipe.
Squad wipe? Oh my god! Ow! Look at him come at me. That one's dead. That one died. That one died. The other one's running. Not so fast. That's
Oh,
super
big
fucking
decks.
Oh, that's that 2-time, baby. Oh, is it gonna be a third? Oh, you just fall over, son. Your boy, Shooter fucking McGavin's in the building, baby.
Look at that smile at the end.
Cinematic Mike is rating with a party of 42?
Holy shit, dude!
What?
Oh,
Holy fuck! Spider Hooch is now
Dude.
falling. Holy shit! Hi everyone!
42, damn.
The Dalican, the local end. Holy shit!
Yo, I can't.
Oh shit.
Meow 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 meow.
bro.
Oh.
Motherfucker, you piece of fucking shit. Oh my god. You son of a bitch, bro.
Oh, the timing on that.
Wow.
I was going to say the zombie inside there was extremely noisy
Wow.
when before entering. That you were about to go in, it was like clong, 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 clong.
Okay.
Where should we go?
Steel lumber?
What? All I did was just jump. What?
Go.
What?
He's your main man.
Hey, that tomato's grabby. I thought it'd be Tito. He
Oh,
always makes
boy.
me handmade.
This is epic. I was actually in the stream.
Tito used to be until he said, Tito, you go. And I said, I don't want to go. And he said, to go, Tito. And I didn't get it. But everybody was laughing at me. So I said, Jermaine, you're up. Don't you blow this one.
That is.
Oh my god, come on. How can I forget this guy? Toxic Carnage, that streamer of the week in our SSG community. Congratulations to you, my friend. I'm so happy that you got there. You worked hard for it. You deserve it. And to all of my other SSG family members, those of you who have talked with me, those of you who have checked out my stream, those of you who have rated me, those of you who have hosted me, I love and appreciate all of you, and I will continue to do my best.
3, 2, 1.
Graham, I hate you.
Jack, go!
god. Oh my god. Oh, the hot chip challenge. I could never do it.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Slice. You ain't spicy enough to handle that.
Put it where you want it.
Oh no.
Oh, you bought the chip? Oh, yeah, Robin. I hate you too. I thought we were supposed to be friends. Divorce is in the mail. Woo!
Okay, 1 minute. I mean 2 minutes.
That's more than that.
Oh, he's
I'm just
dying.
opening
Look
it.
at his face.
Feeling the vibes. Oh, I'm feeling the vibes. Oh, we're vibing. Okay, so somewhere over here, there's an eraser.
He just tries to keep going with the stream. Awesome.
Another great video by Supremacy King.
That is now live on our YouTube.
Yep, we hope you guys enjoyed that one.
That's all we got for you guys tonight.
Yeah, we are going to raid our member of the month, Satan's Panties. Thank you guys for all hanging out tonight.
And
Let's go show them some love.
Definitely. We hope you guys like the kind of the new format we did the podcast today. You know, we're testing out the waters on certain things, you know, trying to keep it more efficient versus all around. So definitely trying to bring you guys a better show every week. We're going to go raid.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're going to go and raid Satan's Panties. Let's check out his art stream and see what's going on there.
Yeah, we'll see you all in the Discord.
Bye.
Bye. Later, guys.
Oh boy.